everyone, it's me. So I'm gonna do the hair dyeing today, well at least the bleaching part. I don't know if I'm gonna let my hair sit for a day or if I'm just gonna go and put the color over it right away after it dries.
What's up, y'all?
Today,
one of these days I'll be doing that to my hair too.
Coloring
up some of it at least.
We've been together 4 years and you still ain't done it. You just talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Maybe tonight.
Be about it. Try to get all these dyed parts. There's a mirror right there, but I'm in the kitchen, obviously. It's so weird growing out my hair. Like I'm so used to short hair now. I like short hair better too, to be honest. It's easier to take care of and I just feel more myself. Long hair always makes me feel awkward. I'll leave that. And there is no rhyme or reason to how much I actually do dye. It's just, it started out with just what I had when I used to shave my sides, and like kind of evolved from there when I started growing out my hair and not shaving my sides anymore. Are you sweeping over there?
Yeah.
Is that what I hear?
Yeah.
Okay. He's making a space for his plants. Which you're gonna bring out that big old plastic one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we get that one I won from Temu, you're gonna have to make room.
Yeah, I know.
I won a plant stand from Temu. I play these games on Temu. Okay, there's two games I play on Temu, and I'm gonna tell you about another game that I play too. I've put it up here before, and I might do it again. I'll put the links below for all three, for the Temu, just for the Temu app, so you can sign up. And then the other app that I play, it doesn't cost anything. I don't win anything per se, but I do win the satisfaction of knowing that it feeds shelter dogs in Texas. I mean, I guess it depends on where you are in the country, because I noticed there are like other shelters that I can choose from. It just picked Texas because that's the closest to me. I'll leave that. I gotta do these roots so bad. But yeah, it chose Texas because it's the closest one to me. But yeah, I just play this game like once or twice a day, usually in the morning. And it sends food to dogs in shelters. You get real pictures, and you get to see the actual shelter workers, and you get the story, you know, like details about the dogs that you're helping, which I think is awesome. And I'm wearing this shirt because it's starting to get too big on me. And I accidentally gave away all my tank tops that I used to dye my hair in. Well, not accidentally, but, you know. I was like, these are getting really big on me. I'm going to give them all away. This is getting really big on me. And then this broke, so I can't really give it to anyone else. I suppose I can use the fabric if I want. Like later. But this broke. But I suppose I might be able to use the fabric, but anyways, and then I have leopard print shorts on because those are like my junk shorts. You know how that goes. Everybody has an outfit for deep cleaning and hair dyeing, and I'm sure, at least if you like your clothes. Because I definitely don't want to go near any of my clothes with bleach. I'm just going to go like this real quick. Okay. And you just stay right there. So today, I'm going to tell you guys. And by the way, Marnie asked me tidbits of my life. She's like, oh, what do you do to your hair? So I'm not going to show the, like, after I do this part, it's about an hour. And then I'm not going to rinse it on camera, but I'll show you after I rinse it. I don't know if I'm going to do the pink today. Well, let me make the hair dye first, and then I'll... This is the color I am doing. I don't know how it's going to turn out on my hair. This is called Sushi by Lime Crime Unicorn Hair. I've never used this type before. I think someone asked me what hair dye I use. I think it was Diane. Usually I use Splat, which you can get at Family Dollar, I believe. And I know a lot of people are like, ew, Splat. Like, I've been using Splat for like 20 years, so give or take. And it is a little thin, so be careful. Make sure you put towels everywhere that you don't mind losing. Or Arctic Fox, and that one, they're both vegan, and Arctic Fox smells really, really good. Like, it smells like bubble gum. And actually Splat doesn't smell that bad either. See? Splat. So I gotta make the bleach. I'm gonna do that in here. You take this. Hi, Junior. Wanna bleach your hair? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So yeah, and then you just, I'm gonna do it in the sink though. I like to do it over here because it's easy to clean up. I have my sponges and my scrubbers and my cleaning. I have the Scentsy stuff because that's really good for getting it out. And if all else, you can use Comet to get it out if it spills anywhere. But this is the bleach, so it's not really a big deal. The color is what I need to get out right away if it falls on anything, because it can stain the paint. So I get it out right away. But the Scentsy cleaner and the like I said, is usually pretty good at getting it out. And if I leave it sit too long and I don't notice, you know, I use Comet for that. I tend not to like to use stuff with bleach, but you know, dire situations. So, and then we shake it up, bye-bye. Right, babe? I think he might have went in the other room or outside. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Okay. Usually I'd have music playing or something, but you know, YouTube doesn't allow that. I got organizers for my drawers now. It's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna take the tip off. Over here. I will be talking about something in this video that isn't so lighthearted, so I'm gonna apologize in advance. Right, babe?
Right.
So, if you got a soft, tender heart like me, I'm sorry. I can't imagine there's anyone who will be like not affected by this, but there might be. I'm gonna put these on because even though this is bleach, it will dry my hands the F out. Okay, so is everybody sitting down? You got your, get you a cigarette or a cupcake or steak, I don't know, glass of something, some medicinals. I don't know. I'm dealing with this stone cold sober though. So Josh was outside working in the yard, and we don't have a privacy fence. And neither do the neighbors next door. These are the neighbors. I don't know if they're old neighbors that have moved back, or if they're just new neighbors. This house has been empty for a while now, but there used to be people that lived up there, and they were absolute poo. And so anyways, gotta get this because it's so dark, my natural color. Okay, so we've been having a garbage can war. The yard looks like we haven't been able to use our dumpster. And if these are the same people, I'm not surprised this happened, because they had dogs before and they let them just run loose and kept them in this cage, and they had, I think, 5 of them in that cage at one time. If it's the same neighbors, remember?
Yeah, it was 4 or 5 at least.
And their dogs would get out. One attacked a neighbor. Not like violently or anything, but so anyways, Josh is out there, and I am stalling, I'm sorry. Josh is out there and he's working on stuff, and he notices that one of the dogs is unalive. So the other dog is in the cage with the unalive dog. Now, just a note, this dog was alive this morning. And I guess what had happened was the dogs kept getting loose, so Mr. Pissy Pants decided that he was going to chain them up in the kennel. Were they both chained up or just the one? Oh, I don't know where he went. So, unfortunately, the dog unalived itself. So, the other one was just sitting there happy, and so we called the cops and animal control. Oh. Ugh, I hate bleach. Okay, this is the worst part. And this is why I don't try to bleach my hair that much. This is also why I don't do my whole head. Because the smell and the way it burns my eyes is horrible. So anyways, they didn't do anything, because according to the guy, it was an accident. So they left the other dog there. Didn't press charges. But now, I mean, I guess he is on a watch list now, but, you know, if there's any more incidents. Wow, it's going really fast down here. Maybe I should have waited. Back on. Make sure it gets in there. It may be a little streaky. I don't really care. I'm not too picky. So I'm cheap, not picky. No, I'm cheap and picky. So yeah, that happened. Like I said, nothing came of it because it was an accident. I don't think so, but dogs don't have food and water back there. I mean, obviously it was an accident, but it was obvious neglect. And he didn't even take the other dog in after the cops left. So, you know? Look how fast that's going. Okay, hopefully that doesn't get too brittle. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. I'm not happy about it, obviously. I'm very sad. I'm like, just hug your babies a little tighter. I smell basil. Hug your babies a little tighter. Let them know that you love them and you appreciate them, because, yeah, poor baby. It deserved better. I hate this. The reason 685 that I hate Tucumcari, because of the way people treat their animals. Not everybody. Obviously, there's people here who love their animals very much. Obviously. And treat them well. Whoa! Did you forget about that noise? Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Were both of them on a chain?
No.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
They were both in the kennel, though.
Yeah. Man, I want to... Ugh. I wish we could have another dog. There's enough trouble with the 3 we got. Mainly because of this one we got. I had the most wonderful dream last night. Hold on, you're going to hear water. Junior and Penny were playing in the backyard together. Just being chums and amigos. They were playing rough and hardcore. Like him and Junior and Muhammad used to play together real rough. Like real rough. It was kind of scary sometimes. And that's how Penny and Junior were playing in my dream, where they're like and clinking their teeth together and making sounds like dinosaurs. So yeah, it was a nice dream. Anyways, well, I'm gonna go, and in a little bit, when this is done, I will film how bleached it got for y'all. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do the pink tonight or not, so I guess we'll find out, right? Okay, laters. Okay, so here we go. Apparently this bleach was really, really potent, because it like really literally only took maybe 30 minutes. And some of this, look at that, is like platinum almost. It's a little orangier up here, obviously, because it was so dark. And I think I'm going to put the pink in tonight, because it's really, really porous right now. Like, after you bleach your hair sometimes, it's really porous. And you know, I had left my hair for about a week, and it still stripped all the oils out. So I'm definitely gonna have to oil it after I dye it pink, but I'm gonna do it in a bit here. Actually, you know what, heck, this is dry enough. Let's do it now. Hopefully it sticks, because that's why I don't like to do it right away sometimes, because it doesn't always stick. If your hair is too oily or greasy or whatnot. So, oh, and by the way, with these neighbors, there is another dog and they did not take it. I'm kind of annoyed by that, but I think I might have mentioned that. And they are pit mixes, if anybody's wondering, or pits, which is horrible because I love pits. I love pit mixes, and also, you know, like, it just is so sad because they get sometimes they get the worst owners. Okay. Something big happening outside.
Yeah. School bus.
Ah, school bus. So yeah, sometimes they just get the worst owners, unfortunately. That's why I spoil our babies, because they deserve it. Thankfully, I hope they'll always have a wonderful life. So I try my best. Yeah, and Built to Spill mentioned this color to me, so that's why I was like, okay. I looked it up. I was like, heck yeah, because about 2 months ago, I did a poll. What color should I dye my hair? And purple won, but I just used colors that I already had in the house. Like, I have a bunch of colors down below. So, I don't think I have any more purple, though. This doesn't smell horrible. It doesn't smell as good as Arctic Fox, but it smells decent. So, it's such a weird color. I like it though. I hope it comes out okay. Like, I'm kind of excited and kind of scared. So, I don't know, but these are the same neighbors that fill the dumpster and dump trash on the outside of the dumpster, like beside the dumpster after it's full. So we barely get to use our dumpster. And these are also the same neighbors that don't realize that they do not have a privacy fence. And we do not have a privacy fence. So they probably shouldn't be whipping out their 3 inches, you know, and going to the bathroom outside. Especially, you know, if they're going to do it, they could do it closer to the house, to their house, and maybe behind one of their abandoned, torn apart trucks that are, or something, you know. I mean, they've got lots of stuff they could go behind when they pee. Why do they have to do it right on the fence? Like, they come all the way to the end of the yard. Like, are they trying to show me their penises? Maybe they are. I know, it's not great up here. It's a little darker, but it was starting to tingle, and I was like, well, it's time. I think Josh wandered off again. Have you wandered off again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's out there digging a hole.
Who, the neighbor? Like, offer to help. No, I'm just kidding. Screw him. He can dig his own hole, and he can put himself in it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry. That was mean, huh? No, it wasn't.
It was truthful.
Well, I mean, you know, like, whenever I feel like we might be trashy neighbors, I'm just gonna look in the backyard. And I hate to be that kind of person who's all like, oh, let me compare myself to make myself feel better. But at this point, I feel like it almost is justified.
Somebody just drove through the back alley.
Oh. Like a cop or just somebody? Pinkies. This might be blonde for a while. This might have trouble holding the color. I'm gonna put extra color right there. Hopefully. Sometimes I like when my roots are dark, because, like, honestly, this color fades the quickest next to the roots because there's so much oil. So I think I grabbed some of this hair accidentally. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not a hairstylist or anything. I'm not a professional. This is just me doing it at home. I gotta edit or put together a few videos before we do cooking with the Hatters tonight, because I need space on my phone. Let me take these off. But yeah, and I feel bad for comparing myself to the neighbors, to be honest. I kind of feel like a horrible person for just doing that. That's not how you lift yourself up. Even if they are horrible people, it's not right. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Also, I want to tell you guys I appreciate you guys being so patient with me, and I'm dyeing this hair. When it comes to doing things for myself, sometimes it gets delayed forever, especially with all the chaos of this weekend. And even today, I was like, I don't feel like even filming Cooking with the Hatters, but it's Wednesday, and you know, like later this week, I feel like we might be filming a couple episodes for the next 2 weeks, because I'm planning on having this tooth pulled Tuesday next week, I believe. And obviously I'm not going to be making puree whatever, or maybe I will. Maybe we'll try to make that cottage cheese ice cream, or maybe since we can't find ranch ice cream at Walmart, we'll make ranch cottage cheese ice cream. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. But we can't find low-fat cottage cheese or non-fat cottage cheese here, just low-fat. I think that they did for the $9 a thing cottage cheese, but I'm not paying that much for cottage cheese when you can get it for like $3. I don't need the non-fat that bad. Or we'll get some from Walmart when we go up there. Chives. So yeah, okay, I'll be back in a little while. Okay, laters. Hey everyone, so this is how it came out. I think like in a week or so I might have to add a little more to the top, because like I said, it didn't hold the color that great. It usually takes a little bit, but the bottom turned out really cool. Look at that. That came out real good. So I like it. I like it. Ooh.